President Trump and Elon Musk went from critics to allies to working side by side in the White House. Elon helped fund Trump's 2024 comeback and became one of his most powerful supporters, and then everything fell apart. This is where it all went wrong between Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Before Trump and Elon ever shook hands, Elon wanted nothing to do with him. During the 2016 campaign, Elon openly supported Hillary Clinton and even donated to her campaign. Just days before the election, he said,
"It doesn't seem to have the sort of character that reflects well in the United States."
He praised Clinton's economic and environmental policies, calling them the
right ones,
and summed up Trump with two simple words.
No.
But 4 days later, Donald Trump won the election. Then something unexpected happened. President-elect Trump actually offered Elon a seat at the table. In December 2016, Trump invited him to join the President's Strategic and Policy Forum and the American Manufacturing Council. This left environmentalist liberals furious, and some Tesla customers even canceled orders on the soon-to-be-released Model 3. But Elon defended the decision, saying it was better to have moderate voices advising Trump than to leave him surrounded by people who would simply agree with everything he says. The guy who had just questioned Trump's character was now working directly with the incoming president. For months, Elon continued attending White House meetings while other CEOs walked away. Uber's Travis Kalanick left under pressure. Pepperidge Farm's Denise Morrison stepped down over policy disagreements. But Elon stayed. Behind the scenes, he pushed for climate and immigration policies while mostly avoiding public fights with Trump. For a while, the unlikely partnership seemed to be working. But that didn't last long because on June 1st, 2017, Trump announced the United States would withdraw from the Paris Climate Agreement. Elon responded immediately, resigning from both advisory councils. He posted, "Climate change is real. Leaving Paris is not good for America or the world." Soon after, Trump dissolved the councils entirely as more CEOs stepped away following the Charlottesville controversy. The brief partnership between Trump and Elon had come to an end, at least for the time being. With no advisory role keeping them connected, Elon stepped back from politics for a while. In 2018, he told Kara Swisher that
it's probably not wise for me to wade into political debates.
Right. Come 2020, Elon voted for Joe Biden. He had previously described himself as an Obama-Biden supporter, so the decision was not surprising. But in 2021, things began to change. On August 5th, the Biden administration held a major electric vehicle summit at the White House, but Tesla was noticeably left out. Ford, GM, and Stellantis were all invited. Elon was not. His company was the largest electric vehicle manufacturer in the country, yet it was excluded largely because Tesla was not unionized. Elon clearly felt snubbed and soon began criticizing what he described as favoritism towards union-backed automakers. By mid-2022, Elon's political shift became more obvious. In May, he announced he had voted Republican for the first time, supporting Mayra Flores in a Texas special election. He even predicted a massive red wave for 2022. Then in June, Elon said he was leaning towards supporting Florida Governor Ron DeSantis in 2024, calling DeSantis sensible and centrist, and saying he believed DeSantis could easily beat Biden. At the same time, Elon was in the middle of a very public back and forth over whether he would actually buy Twitter. And then, things escalated. On July 9th, 2022, after Trump caught wind of Elon supporting DeSantis, Trump fired back at a rally in Alaska. He called Elon
another shit artist
and mocked the idea that Elon would even buy Twitter.
He's not going to be buying it. Although he might later, who the hell knows what's going to happen. He's got a pretty rotten contract. I looked at his contract, not a good contract.
2 days later, Elon responded online, "I don't hate the man, but it's time for Trump to hang up his hat and sail into the sunset." He also said Trump would be 82 by the end of another term and had too much drama. Their first real public feud had begun. And then Elon bought Twitter after all. In October 2022, he completed the $44 billion purchase, instantly becoming one of the most powerful voices in media. And just weeks later, on November 19th, Elon restored Trump's Twitter account after running a public poll on the platform. He posted, "The people have spoken. Trump will be reinstated." By that point, Trump had already launched his 2024 campaign and was mostly posting on Truth Social, but Elon's decision helped reopen the door between them. Just days after reinstating Trump's account, Elon said his preferred candidate for 2024 was still Ron DeSantis. Despite improving relations, the two men were still on two separate sides of the same tent. Through 2023, Elon continued drifting to the right politically. He criticized Biden's immigration policies, visited the Texas-Mexico border, and shared posts warning about a surge of illegal immigration overwhelming major cities. At the same time, his interest in Ron DeSantis began to fade, especially after DeSantis' glitch-filled campaign launch on Twitter Spaces failed to generate much excitement. By early 2024, Elon confirmed that he had been speaking with Trump privately and had even visited Mar-a-Lago. Around the same time, Bloomberg reported that Elon had quietly started donating to America PAC, a pro-Trump super PAC supporting Trump's 2024 campaign. Then came the moment that changed everything. July 13th, 2024. A gunman attempted to assassinate Donald Trump at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. A bullet grazed Trump's ear and one supporter was killed in the attack. While Trump was still receiving medical treatment, Elon posted his response online. "I fully endorse President Trump and hope for his rapid recovery." He even compared Trump to Teddy Roosevelt, who continued campaigning after surviving an assassination attempt in 1912. The same guy who had once said Trump should sail into the sunset was now fully backing his campaign. Elon's endorsement was more than just a tweet. It came with serious financial backing. He poured hundreds of millions of dollars into America PAC, helping fund one of the most aggressive voter turnout efforts of the entire campaign. The PAC hired canvassers across key battleground states and played a major role in supporting Trump's comeback. At one point, Elon even launched a $1 million giveaway in Pennsylvania, offering cash prizes to voters who signed a petition supporting the Constitution, drawing massive attention during the final stretch of the race. Meanwhile, Elon used X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, to host major campaign moments. On August 12, 2024, he hosted Trump for a highly anticipated live audio interview on X. The event drew massive interest, with so many users trying to join that the stream initially crashed, delaying the start by about 40 minutes. When the interview finally began, the two discussed policy, the campaign, and the future of the country. During the conversation, Trump even hinted about giving Elon a role in a future government efficiency commission.
I mean, I think it would be great to just have a government efficiency commission that takes a look at these things and just ensures that the taxpayer money, the taxpayers' hard-earned money, is spent in a good way. And I'd be happy to help out on such a commission.
I'd love
if it were formed.
On October 5th, 2024, Trump returned to Butler, Pennsylvania, the site of the assassination attempt, for a major rally. This time, Elon joined him on stage. He appeared energized, jumping and celebrating as the crowd roared. During his remarks, Elon said,
"President Trump must win to preserve the Constitution. He must win to preserve democracy in America."
He contrasted Trump's response to the assassination attempt with what he described as weak leadership in Washington, telling the crowd,
And we had one president who couldn't climb a flight of stairs, and another who was fist pumping after getting shot. Fight, fight, fight! Blood coming down the face.
He also warned that if Democrats won, it could be the last election. 9 days before Election Day, on October 27, 2024, Elon appeared at a major rally at Madison Square Garden. He shared the stage with Tucker Carlson, Rudy Giuliani, and Donald Trump Jr., telling the crowd that nothing was more important than voting for Trump. Just over a week later, on November 5, 2024, Trump won the election, securing both the Electoral College and the popular vote, the first time a Republican had done so in over 20 years. After the election, Elon became a regular presence at Mar-a-Lago. On November 12, 2024, Trump announced that Elon and Vivek Ramaswamy would co-lead a new advisory group called the Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE. Elon soon became closely involved in the transition process as well. He stayed at Mar-a-Lago, participated in job interviews, joined phone calls with world leaders, and even joked online that he was delighted to be the first buddy. On January 20th, 2025, Trump's first day back in the White House, he signed an executive order officially creating DOGE. Elon was designated a special government employee, allowing him to work with the administration for up to 130 days per year. Trump treated Elon as something close to a cabinet-level advisor. On February 6, Elon even posted, "I love @real Donald Trump as much as a straight man can love another man." Just 5 days later, the two appeared together at a joint press conference in the Oval Office. At one point, Elon's young son sat on his shoulders as Trump signed another order, expanding DOGE's influence over the federal workforce. workforce. The partnership continued to grow more visible. On February 19th, Trump and Elon appeared together on Fox News for an extended interview, speaking positively about their working relationship and future plans. The next day, at the Conservative Political Action Conference, Argentine President Javier Milei handed Elon a red chainsaw as a symbolic gift representing cutting government bureaucracy.
This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy. Chainsaw!
On February 26, Elon attended Trump's first cabinet meeting, where Trump publicly thanked him for his work despite pressure on Tesla stock. Then on March 11th, Trump held a Tesla event on the White House South Lawn. Trump sat inside a red Model S with Elon, praised the company, and said he planned to buy a Tesla himself, calling Elon a patriot. The alliance began to show signs of strain over policy differences. On May 22, 2025, the House narrowly passed Trump's major domestic legislation known as the One Big Beautiful Bill. The bill included tax cuts, increased defense spending, stricter immigration enforcement, and the removal of electric vehicle subsidies. And in my mind, cutting the EV mandate was the turning point. Elon quickly voiced concerns about the bill. In a CBS interview that aired on May 27th, he said,
I was disappointed to see the massive spending bill, frankly, which increases the budget deficit, not just decrease it, and undermines the work that the Doge team is doing.
He also expressed support for zero tariffs with Europe, which differed from Trump's trade approach. Around the same time, Elon confirmed he would be stepping away from his government role as his 130-day term came to an end on May 28th. Trump attempted to ease tensions publicly. On May 30th, 2025, he held a send-off event in the Oval Office, presenting Elon with a large ceremonial key to the White House and praising him for bringing what he described as colossal change to Washington. Trump also told reporters that Elon was not really leaving, suggesting the relationship would continue in some form.
Many of the Doge people, Elon, are staying behind too, so they're not leaving. And Elon's really not leaving. He's going to be back and forth, I think.
Behind the scenes, however, frustrations continued building. Some White House officials were growing uneasy with Elon's public criticism, while Elon himself appeared dissatisfied that Doge's original goal of cutting trillions in government spending had been scaled back significantly. But the disagreement didn't end there. On June 3rd, Elon escalated his criticism of the One Big Beautiful Bill, calling it a disgusting abomination on X. He also posted, "Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong." Elon warned that he may support primary challengers against Republicans who backed the bill, signaling a deeper break with parts of Trump's agenda. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt responded by saying the president was already aware of Elon's position. Just 2 days later, the conflict escalated dramatically. On June 5th, Trump was meeting with the German Chancellor Friedrich Merz in the Oval Office when a reporter asked about Elon.
I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here. Better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem. And he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate.
He also suggested that Elon's financial support had been overstated, adding that he believed he would have won the election regardless. Elon responded almost immediately online, posting such ingratitude. Then on June 6th, just past midnight, Elon and Trump's friendship reached the point of no return. Following being essentially excommunicated from the White House, Elon posted on X saying, "Time to drop the really big bomb. @real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT." Funny enough, as we now know, Elon was the one begging to go to Jeffrey Epstein's island, but that's for another day. Trump fired back on Truth Social, saying Elon had gone crazy and was wearing thin. He also wrote, "I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, something he knew for months I was going to do, and he just went crazy." Vice President J.D. Vance later described the situation by saying Elon had gone nuclear. Then on June 7th, when NBC asked Trump whether the friendship was over, Trump responded,
"I would assume so,"
adding that if Elon chose to support Democrats, there could be consequences. After the initial fallout, Elon appeared to walk some of it back. On June 10th and 11th, he deleted posts linking Trump to Epstein and removed calls for impeachment, later saying he regretted some of what he had posted. Trump publicly wished him well, and Elon responded with a heart emoji, briefly suggesting tensions had cooled. But the truce did not last. On July 4th, Trump officially signed the One Big Beautiful Bill into law, officially doing away with the EV mandate. The very next day, Elon announced the creation of a new political movement called the America Party. He wrote, "By a factor of 2 to 1, you want a new political party party and you shall have it. Elon argued that the United States had effectively become a one-party system and said the new party would aim to give you back your freedom. Trump dismissed the idea, calling it a train wreck and questioning whether third parties could realistically succeed. He also suggested Elon's frustration may have been tied to electric vehicle policy and the withdrawn NASA nomination of Elon's ally, Jared Isaacman. After several months of public tension, the two appeared to ease relations following a major public tragedy. Charlie Kirk was assassinated on September 10, 2025, while speaking at Utah Valley University. At a memorial held on September 21st at State Farm Stadium, Trump and Elon were seen sitting together and shaking hands for the first time since their public fallout. Elon later shared a photo from the event with the caption, "For Charlie." Not long after, Trump told reporters that his relationship with Elon was good.
Do you miss having him around the White House, or is that poll accurate?
I don't know if the poll's accurate. I think he's a good person. I think he had a bad moment, really bad moment. But he's a good person. I believe that.
In November 2025, Elon attended a White House dinner honoring Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. It was Elon's first visit to the White House since leaving Doge. Afterward, Elon posted that he wanted to thank President Trump for all he has done for America and the world. Trump later joked that Elon was lucky to have him. By January 2026, relations had improved enough for another meeting at Mar-a-Lago. On January 3rd, President Trump, Melania Trump, and Elon were seen dining together. The next morning, Elon posted, "Had a lovely dinner last night with @POTUS and @FLOTUS. 2026 is going to be amazing." For the moment, the friendship appears to have settled into a cautious but stable place. Elon's America Party has not yet fielded candidates, while Trump remains focused on governing with his cabinet and a Republican Congress. Trump and Elon were never just allies, they were two powerful figures whose interests aligned until they didn't. When they worked together, they became one of the most influential partnerships in modern politics. But when they clashed, the fallout was just as dramatic. And based on their history, the story may not be over yet. Thank you for watching.